through my life. Give me that wormy satisfaction.
So in case you didn't know, we're going to watch some Sandworm Convergence.
Sandworm. This Sandworm deck is 2-0. Dakota. I don't know if I can't remember if it was last week or I think it was last week where I commentated. Dakota was playing a 5-color Approach to the Second Suns deck with Gift to Paradise. It was hot as hell, and he was playing like Nico Bolas, Sandworm Convergence. I mean, I just all
the good things.
Moister than an oyster.
Oh, and by the way, we found out between rounds that this is actually 5 rounds of Swiss with a cut to top 8. So,
unfortunately, guys, you're only probably going to get 4 rounds of coverage out of us, though, here tonight.
That is true.
Unfortunately, some of us have jobs where we work early. Yeah. We were not. I was not made aware. I'm just here doing my dance.
I just can't let my trailer get too cold.
Well, yeah. He has to go home and start a fire in his trailer. Not with that spelling, you're not, Stream Monkey. So, Temur Energy, Sandworm Convergence. I don't think Temur Energy can beat a resolved Sandworm Convergence. Like, if someone was like, what card do you not want to play against? I'd be like, I would never want to play against Sandworm Convergence. And is that a fling in Anthony's hand? Is that what that is? Is that a fling? Alright. So he's playing like green-white Sandworm Convergence ramp, I'm assuming, with like Settle the Wreckage. Yeah, it's got Settle the Wreckage, Gift of Paradise, Approach to the Second Suns. Yeah, treasure map. Alright. Dakota moving on from his 5. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that Nico Bolas? Maybe he is playing the same deck.
Well, he had an approach in his hand there, so it's basically what you just described. It's 5-color stuff.
Yes.
Or 4-color stuff.
We got the 5-color stuff deck. Binder special. Yes. All right.
Cards I own for the standard championship deck.
Yes.
Is that Settle the Wreckage in his hand too?
Yes.
This is going to be great.
Yes, I'm telling you. Dakota knows what's up. Look at that Rogue Refiner. You know what it does? Nothing. Get it out of there. Sweep it off the table. Because as soon as Sandworm Convergence come down, boom.
So you were saying...
see that Sandworm Convergence right there?
Well, you were saying you don't know how the Temur beats Sandworm Convergence, but Anthony has the fling in his hand. So
there
basically we need a large...
Bristling Hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. 5-color binder rares.
I know I'm garbage. I never denied it.
Yeah, he would never say otherwise, in all honesty. So Dakota's main way that he wins this is he just hopes that his opponent doesn't have a real aggressive deck. Because if you don't have a super aggressive start against this, he's just gonna take a big old Christmas Day poop on you.
Well, it's possible that with the fling that maybe Anthony is playing the
what is that? What is that?
A cartouche of knowledge.
Yes, it is.
So I think Anthony might be playing the
Temur Pummeler. Yes,
yeah. That would make more sense with the fling.
Yes, it does. Okay, all right. So now we've got things corrected. We've got Temur Pummeler versus 5-color binder rares. We need to get that back up because that's what we called it last week. I mean, we need to stay consistent here.
Yeah, we need the proper deck name up there, please.
Yeah, I mean, what are we, animals? Let's get that up there. Somebody likes you, saying that you suck. By the way, Logan.
I know I suck. I've never denied it.
I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's real close to just playing a just playing Approach to the Second Sun. Now, obviously, we've seen this Temur Pummeler deck went out of nowhere. I bet it has a real hard time beating a Settle the Wreckage, though. That Berg Refiner's flying high.
He flies.
He flies.
From all those trailer showers.
I don't think Logan's trailer has a shower. I'll be honest with you.
Sometimes I get my water lines, my septic lines crossed up, so...
Well, he just bathed. I'll be honest with you. He bathes out in his neighbor's pond.
I mean, I usually don't bathe, so...
Yeah, it's got double flying. That means it can't be blocked by anything.
Unless it has double flying.
Yeah. What's funny is the Sandworm Convergence. I don't know how many times I'm going to need to point this out. This Rogue Refiner and the Sandworm Convergence is going to stop it like that. Like he's going to windmill slam it, and he's going to look at his flyer, and he's going to go, well, I lose.
Yeah, if you're Anthony right here, you're like, yeah, I've got a flying Rogue Refiner. Nothing can go wrong. And then Sandworm Convergence.
Well, approach the second sun first.
Well...
He's like, oh, yeah, that's a legitimate card you could play. I wouldn't exactly call them baths.
Hey. Whatever gets you clean, right?
Whatever gets you clean. What did Anthony just draw? Anthony's got like a full grip with like a fling, a whirler virtuoso. I mean, he's got everything.
There's the Pummeler. But only should be 5 energy, right?
Greater than pile of shit, greater than everyone else, greater than Logan. Great. Look, you're lesser than a pile of shit now, apparently.
Yeah, well, that's normal.
What just happened? An electrostatic pummeler. He played Approach You the Second Son. Anthony has played an electrostatic pummeler.
And I believe 5 energy.
Yeah, and I believe that Dakota's going to attempt to...
7 energy, rather, sorry.
Dakota's going to play this Gift of Paradise. And then he's going to attempt to cast a Settle the Wreckage? Yeah, Settle the Wreckage. Alright. Looks like we got a fling.
So we should be at 8 energy now.
8 energy. Whirler Virtuoso. I think Anthony's gonna go all in on this pummeler.
With 8 energy?
I thought he just went up to 11 with this
at 11?
Virtuoso.
Does he have a actual pump spell in his hand? If he has an actual... Well... What is this?
Does he have a negate? Oh. Oh! Oh! So he's gonna pump it 3 times, then he's gonna fling it. So it becomes a 10-1, then it becomes a 21,
and then a 40,
and then a 40, and then fling it at you.
Yep, that's the game.
What the hell did I just see?
You were watching the Store Championship tournament.
Yes, that is what I just witnessed. Thank you, Anthony. I quite thoroughly enjoyed that, actually. Even though the ending wasn't... I was wanting the Sandworm Convergence.
Both these decks are great.
Yeah, this was funny. Anthony had 11 energy, so he's able to he was able to pump the pummeler 3 times. So up to 10, up to 20, up to 40, fling it at you. Well, I don't. How can you get mad at old man Willier? That's easy. If he flings something that has 40 power at you,
Yeah.
that pissed me off pretty bad. I'm not a big fan of Pummeler.
So you've got a, we'll call it four-color deck. What do you have in your sideboard?
Oh no, you need to calm down that 4-color talk. That deck is 5 colors.
All right. What do you have in your 5-color deck here?
Well, you got more rares on your board. I would say.
Okay, so what rares are in the board?
What rares are in the board?
We're just sitting here looking at each other like.
I was honestly gonna start flipping through Gatherer and being like, all right, what rares are in standard right now? What can I put in the board that would help me on this man? I'm gonna play.
Is he playing
Sweepers?
You think he's playing?
He's playing Fumigate. I know that.
You think he's playing Appetite at all? That's really narrow. Well, I don't know. He is playing the cartouches.
And it kills Pummeler.
Yeah, but if he can, I guess he can respond the Pummeler still to fling at you.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's gonna stop you from Pummeler fling. I think he has negate. He does have negate. I believe we saw that last week. There we go.
Aether Flux.
Adorned Pouncer, Aid from the Cowl, a Johnny's Aid. I think he's playing an Angress Marauders, probably an Arcane adaptation. Argol's Bloodfast, Authority of the Consuls, Aven Mind Sensor. Am I hitting any? Am I hitting here? I'm hitting around here. Battle of the Bridge, Bishop of Rebirth, Bantu's Last Reckoning, Bounty of Luxa. Bounty of Luxa would be good in his deck.
Yeah,
Captain Lannery Storm, I think I saw once.
I'm just not even going to comment.
Chaos Maw.
Commit Memory would be pretty good here, actually, I think.
Curator of Mysteries. Daring Saboteur. Dark Imitations. Deadeye Tracker. I mean, the list goes on, people. I think I've seen all these in his deck. DePaula.
So is this basically just
It's just all rares, yeah.
One of 5 colors.
Yeah, 5-color rares. Dream Stealer. Was he playing? No, I think we saw another deck with Dream Stealer.
Dream Stealer. I love that card.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, these Temur decks play black for the black cartouche of Ambition, or cartouche of, is it Ambition? The black one that gives a -1/-1 counter and gives your creature lifelink. +1/+1 on lifelink.
I don't know. I can't remember if it's called Ambition or not.
Yeah. 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 So Anthony's playing like a 4-color, like he's mainly 3 colors, and he's splashing the black for that. And most likely a swamp. And then he's got obviously the Attunes and the Aether Hub.
Yeah, yeah.
So that makes sense. Not bringing in that black cartouche though here.
Temur Pummeler.
Haven't seen this one in a while. Quite some time. Haven't seen a Pummeler deck in a while, actually. 2 all in.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of all-in decks like that, you know? I like a little bit of play, a little bit of wiggle with my deck.
Yeah.
I don't like just straight on...
Get you dead? With 1 card?
Yeah, like, I don't like going all in on 1 card. Rather have the wiggle.
I feel like it's...
I know you're a fan. I know you're a fan.
I think in standard it's okay. The problem is though, if you don't get Pummeler, sometimes you gotta limp to the finish line.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think Dakota kept a hand with 2 Aether Hubs right here. I drew planes. And treasure map. Alright, well. That's something at least.
And
Voltaic Brawler. I'm a big fan of Voltaic Brawler.
Like is that a Vraska's Contempt? Turn there?
Yeah, I think it is. Doesn't matter what it is, it's something. Champion of Wits. Let's play it all. Let's play it all.
Yeah, we're just playing all the cards.
I think you gotta pitch this approach. He's got an approach in his hand, a hostage taker of Vraska's Contempt, a fumigate, and a blue-white cycle land that I can't remember the name of because I'm old and can't remember things.
Fetid pools, I think.
No, that's blue-black.
Oh, damn. Irrigated farmland.
Yeah.
There we go. So I think I agree with you. I think getting rid of the approach here is the right idea.
Getting rid of the approach and probably the hostage taker would make the most sense in my mind. I wouldn't say that approach is the necessary win condition of the deck. I think the deck has diversified its threat. It has like Nico Bolas, Sandworm Convergence is obviously a win condition.
Yes, and even if it is, even after post board, if it's his primary win condition, I'd imagine he's playing more than one.
Yeah. So I don't really like that block from Dakota.
Yeah.
You saved yourself a damage. Oh, it draws a swamp. Something. Looks like Anthony has a couple negates and whatnot.
So
if you're Dakota here,
I think you play the hostage taker here and take the Voltaic Brawler.
Okay.
Especially since you have the 2 Aether Hubs, if you're able to untap and cast it, it's gonna
replenish the energy.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I like that line. What did he end up pitching with that Champion Woods? He pitched the approach and the Vraska's Contempt. All right.
Yeah.
Now he probably wants that approach. Wish he has that approach for the for their electrostatic pummeler. Although it's not like Anthony has a huge surplus of energy. I think he's down to. I think he's like at 3 or 4. I'll try to get that on the screen. Can we scoot that energy counter like onto the screen? He just needs to scoot it a little bit to the right.
I think he's keeping track on paper.
Is he? Well, we can see his. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
There we go.
5.
All right. So 5. Obviously, Dakota's out of energy. Okay. So he's gonna keep those Aether Hubs untapped. Maybe try to represent something that you and I know, because I've seen his deck before. He does not have. He does not have a 2-mana removal spell. He can represent a negate, maybe.
Negate or Harness Lightning if he plays it.
He doesn't.
Well, if Anthony doesn't know that, I mean, I think just leaving up double, whatever color mana, it can kind of mess with your opponent's head and just
maybe make them think that you have it. Yeah.
Play incorrectly.
Playing around something that you do not play or don't have.
So we've got a flying Pummeler coming in. It's going to be invigorated, invigorated rampaged.
So he's 6 power. He could flip it to
12.
12. Make Dakota go down to 5. Wow. It's a big game there. So Anthony's down to 2 energy. If he indeed flipped that pummeler. Yeah, Anthony should be down to 2 energy. Okay, there we go, that's fixed. Dakota gonna take a scry here at the end of turn, see what he can find. If he has Fumigate in his hand, then I actually like his chances with this game.
And he does have Fumigate, so...
Well, now I definitely like... If near dead lands in this deck...
I hope he swings before he plays
I was about to say, yeah. Yeah, put Anthony down to 5 or 15. Fumigate, and then you're able to activate your treasure map again at the end of turn. Fumigate. Put yourself up to 8. And he doesn't have the big mana spell in his hand anymore. Can't really see what he is playing. But as of right now, that scry is really important. Another brawler.
Anthony's still with a lot of cards.
Yeah, he has a lot of cards. I would agree. I know he has a negate. I haven't seen much else out of him. Ooh. Dakota forgot to, little case of the takesies backsies here. Dakota forgetting to scry at the end of his turn, started on tap. Excuse me. I think it would scry during my upkeep as well, if I didn't like what I saw.
I mean, what do you dig for here?
Anything. One of your big mana win conditions. So his treasure map's gonna flip. He's gonna get 3 treasures. And now he's able to cast that Sandworm Convergence. You laugh, but how sick would that be? He's got another treasure map in his hand.
Is it at the end of your turn you get a worm?
Yeah. And then no flyers can attack him, so it's not like Anthony can go above it.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your end step, create a 5/5 green worm creature token.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's just so ridiculous. I love it. Please.
Let's see what's happening here.
Hour of Promise. Oh.
And then negate.
Straight up negate from Anthony. Probably correct. I would say. I would say.
Hour
Yeah.
of Promise.
Now it looks like Anthony's a little bit flooded. He's got 2 lands in his hand, a Rogue Refiner. Unless he's got an Invigorated Rampage here. I don't think he does. I think he's got a Rogue Refiner and another land in his hand and something else. Blossoming Defense.
Crag.
No, Blossoming Defense, yeah. Rootbound Crag, Rogue Refiner, Blossoming Defense. Now, actually, if he would have... No.
I think that was an Invigorated Rampage.
Was it? Is Dakota down to, So if he would have played this Rogue Refiner in pre-combat... No, I guess Dakota still would be alive. Invigorated Rampage only gives it +4/+0.
So he needs another sweeper here, I think, to stay alive.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting out of this as well. He's got that if near deadlands that he could sacrifice to kill one of these creatures, but then he doesn't know. But then he's just dead.
Well, yeah, he'd have to do that, and then he would have to have a negate backup to counter the rampage. But like you said, he doesn't know that he has the rampage.
Yeah. Thank you for the subscription there, Flavio Rodriguez. Okay, so he's gonna take out this. He's gonna take out this Voltaic Brawler. He's gonna play another Champion of Wits. Okay.
think that's a settle
yeah.
the wreckage in the hand.
That still puts him dead.
Yeah.
That means Anthony's trampling over for 6. And there's not much that Dakota can do about that. See what he just discarded?
Yeah. A Locust God.
Locust God, that's right. What did Anthony just draw? Looked like a split card. He's going to consign. Swing that. An invigorated rampage.
If he shocked it, that'd be sweet.
What's funny is
Nope.
Anthony not really having to play that Consign into Oblivion. Really, he turned on Fatal Push for Dakota. If Dakota had, you know, legitimately played Fatal Push.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe Tony had Blossoming Defense. I mean, who knows? Maybe it just didn't matter.
Just don't think it mattered.
Yeah, I didn't think it mattered anyways. That kind of a harder matchup for Dakota. Permission spells backed up by like
You know, a quick clock.
yeah.
A really quick clock.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you're just not allowed to just sit there and, you know, play your ramp spells and not do anything. You have to actually, you know, interact with your opponent, which is sad. Sad part about Magic. I like playing ramp spells and not interacting with my opponent.
Those decks are the worst. Escape shift is awful.
Yeah, I agree. Well, anyways, regardless, we're going to see if we can try to get you guys another matchup there. Nothing's going to be as sweet as Sandworm Convergence, in my mind. And I'm going to see if we can get... we might be able to get... I might, for our last commentator round, I might try to get Dakota up there again. Maybe.
Another Sandworm Convergence.
I want to see Sandworm Convergence just win a game. That's all I want to see. You see that Torment of Hailfire he has in his board, too? That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Oh, man.
That's right. All right, we'll be right back, guys.
All the good cards.